With a quarter-century of business behind them, the Jones family and 250 guests celebrated the milestone at the grand opening of the new Kitchen Things flagship showroom in Mount Wellington, Auckland. The occasion was marked by a special announcement that after taking Applico to unparalleled heights, Mark Jones would be passing on the mantle of Managing Director to his daughter Rachel, giving her the opportunity to take Applico forward through another 25 years of success.
So it's a pleasure running Applico alongside a great team of people. And the biggest tribute tonight needs to be given to my father. Mark has and will continue to be a mentor for me. His knowledge of business and the appliance industry is immense, and his passion is infectious. I know I have massive shoes to fill, and I'm so grateful that he will still continue to guide me. Well, being a family-owned New Zealand business, we may not have the same budgets and resources as other corporate businesses. We have the flexibility and hands-on approach where we can make things happen quickly and efficiently. And our team works really well to be leaders in what we do. So tonight's all about celebrating how far we've come in the 25 years and the contribution you have all made in the success of the business. It's easy to sell products that you believe in, and so enjoyable to have real partnerships where we are genuinely working with businesses that we want a long-term, mutually beneficial relationship. Thank you everyone for your contribution to the success of the business. It's exciting to think of the opportunity we have with such strong brands, strong distributors and partners, and a great New Zealand family business. Thanks, Mark, for your dedication and achievements and your family commitment. You have made all of our futures bright. I look forward to celebrating the success of the business for the 50-year Jubilee and invite you all to join us at that future occasion. Thank you.
Mark Jones then took the stage to talk about the future, outlining a bold vision for Applico and Kitchen Things.
Rachel's a very hard act to follow. Well done, Rach. To everyone here tonight, it's all about you people tonight, and I'm so proud when I walk around and see so many people who've been in this business for so long. You know, we have our key suppliers here, of course, who are so important to our business. We have our service providers again. We have staff, and we have them from Whangarei through Auckland. We have our franchisees, the family from Hamilton. We have our people from Palmerston North and from Wellington. And it's so good to see you all. Tonight, though, is all about sharing stories, and that's my job tonight, is to share those very early days of the business. I've got so much stuff going up here, I can't see what I'm actually doing, but I particularly wanted to acknowledge Kerry and Arthur. These two people, you've heard, just what they did for this industry, and particularly Alex, Robbie and Kerry. If they had not packed up in the middle of summer, put all their clothes, the winter clothes, into a bag and went to Germany, all by their lonesome, and went in there and got the Smeg and Bosch agency, none of these businesses would have ever started. So we owe a huge thank you to those people, because that was the birth of both Applico and Kitchen Things. Rachel, you can see why I'm so positive about the future of the business. What a fantastic girl, and what an honour for a father to spend 9 years working with your daughter, travelling the world, and to be honest, it's just been a pure pleasure. I think it's every father's dream. Obviously, I have to talk about my wife, because my wife, Wendy, apart from 14 years, we've been together the whole time, and she's been my absolute rock. And through my business, I've had my ups and downs, as everybody does. I've had a few health problems, but Wendy's always been there for me. We brought two wonderful girls into the world, which obviously we're so proud of, and as being now grandparents, it's obviously the greatest experience in the world. I believe very much in family values, and you've heard this being talked about a lot. And my family values go back to my mum and dad. And if I see my father here tonight, who's turning 90 this year, he was in that era where they went to World War II. And they gave up so much for all of us today. And when Dad came back, he married a sweetheart from Invercargill, came to Auckland and started a whole new life and brought 5 children into this world. They were hard days. They'd do what we call every day's work, then they'd come home, They had the vegetable garden, they had the chook house, they had the tomato house, and they had the fruit trees, because that's where the food came from. So we take things for granted today going down to a supermarket, but this generation worked so hard. The great thing to me though was that everybody that I spoke to at school or around the district, they really respected my parents because they were family people. And so that's where my family values came from. I've really tried to install it in my own family, and I consider my business an extension of my family. And family does mean everything to me. Funny enough, on the weekend I was out at motorsport, which is a hobby of mine, and Mark Petch here tonight has a huge amount to be proud of, and he's an inspiration to me because this man, with his love of motorsport, created something in the weekend that saw most probably 20,000 New Zealanders go and watch. And it was a dream, hard work and dedication made it come true. But Kent Bagent was there, and Kent Bagent was the opposite to what Kitchen Things did. And when Kerry was going over and getting Smeg and Bosch, he was over there getting AEG. And that's where the brands really started in New Zealand. And Kent took his products and he actually went through kitchen manufacturers where we chose to actually form retail stores in the marketplace. And that's how really European appliances started in the New Zealand marketplace. And it's very interesting when you look at it, because here we were, we had these businesses that we had bought, and we were lucky enough to buy these companies. And we had the microwave shop and we had the hood centre. And Robbing, my partner, and I, we were so good at this we couldn't actually decide what to do. So we had the hood centre and the microwave shop on both sides of the store, because we couldn't actually decide what the company should be. And in the end we went to a company, and they came up with the name Kitchen Things, and that's how the whole thing merged together into this company that we see today. Also tonight we have Anna Nathan, and Anna, I must thank you so much for coming here tonight. Anna and Oliver Nathan were the people who took me out of Progressive Enterprises and what I thought was a fairly successful career, and they actually brought me into the appliance industry and gave me the opportunity to take a company called Arthur Nathan's that had 17 stores, a service company and a finance company, and they said, Mark, let's make this a new progressive company. And I was lucky enough with my background in supermarkets to turn that company into a company that very quickly grew. In fact, it grew its turnover 5 times in 2 years. It won a lot of awards, and from there, through that relationship, we obviously also grew into many other things. The thing was, though, that they had so much faith in someone who knew nothing about the industry. But what I very quickly learned was the only thing you need to know is people, because people are business. It's not the bricks and mortar, it's not the products, it's people. And today, why I'm so proud of Kitchen Things is that our future is guaranteed because we have wonderful people in our company. They're people I'm proud to call friend, and they're people I'm very proud to call a workmate. So Kitchen Things does have a wonderful future, and I just want to spend a few minutes talking about that. We've decided that really Kitchen Things is really, we're at the stage where you sort of, when you've got teenagers, they don't know what they're doing, they've got all those hormones going on. That's a little bit like Kitchen Things. We're at that teenage area. We know we've got a huge opportunity, and all we've got to do is actually focus and actually grow. And our belief is in the next 2 to 3 years, we can take Kitchen Things from where it is now into a network of stores, 20 stores is our goal, to have our own service network supporting that and our providers working with us. And we know if we do that, we can actually be a very good partner for our suppliers, because at the end of the day, suppliers are everything. Kitchen Things is going to the marketplace. We're not interested in the bottom part of the market. We are very selfishly focused at mid to high end part of the market. We know our future is very much around working with designers to make sure that when the general public coming in get the very best design and the very best products, and when they've bought the products, they know they can come back to a new Kitchen Things store and get as many free lessons as they like. Because the reality is today, people don't actually know how to use these products. So our objective really is to make sure that the customer gets total satisfaction, because at the end of the day, people will talk more about the satisfaction than the fact that it got the lowest price. So I really thank you all so much for coming here tonight. I'm so proud to stand up here, in front of you all, and I'm really so proud to see so many people from 20, 30, 40 years ago. And tonight here we have, and I must make mention of this, Bruce James, who's been in this company nearly 40 years. And he's the service manager in Thargold's down in Wellington for us. And he started off as an apprentice, and he stayed with the business all that time. We have Bev Chatfield here, who used to work with Wendy in the microwave shops and my daughters in those schoolgirls. These are the people that made the company, not me, nobody else, but these people. So tonight, please stay on, please enjoy the night, and please share the wonderful memories from so many people here. Thank you.